I've had a lot of people talk to me or ask me questions about how I got into shape and what I did, what I ate, how I trained, what I did, how hard is it at your age, and all of these things. And honestly, I just wanted to take a second to say, yeah, I had to turn up and I had to do those deadlifts and I had to eat those meals, but I had an incredible team that helped me. When I say team, I'm going to mention like 8 people. And because there's not a hope in hell I would have got there without them. First, I mainly want to mention Beth Lewis, who's been my trainer for 5 years now and has trained me for doing an arena show, for doing a Broadway musical, and for doing this. I am in better shape, and when I say shape, what I mean is physical health. My knees, my shoulders that have bothered me for years, gone. She's helped me get through this, get the results I needed, but feeling fantastic. She never makes me overwork. She made me realize that I had been overworking in the past. She always was present, thoughtful, kind, and then when it was time to push me, she could push me. Beth, you really were the quarterback for this whole thing, and I am beyond grateful that I have you supporting me on these journeys that I'm on. And there was a period where Beth, when I was in London, where my friend Michael Ryan came in to train me it was about a month when Beth had to go back, and we were on hiatus because of the strike. Michael, I love you, Mike. And Mike and I have been training together since I was 20. So that was just awesome. And then I want to talk about the people who helped me eat right, because for a year, I didn't have to think about what I was shopping for, cooking for. I just had someone counting up my macros, which for those people who don't know is basically how many grams of protein or fat or carbohydrate you have at different phases in your training in order to get the result. And Mario was the main one here in America who would deliver food for me that was delicious and fresh and sometimes bland because it had to be, but always healthy and sourced beautifully. And then in England there was Saul, and on the weekends I had Sarah, and for over a year, I'm going to say a year and a half, I had someone preparing me meals, which made it so much easier. Then there was Whitney, my makeup artist, who was called in to put on, I don't even know what it was, some kind of oil to make my skin glisten. You would hear Sean Levy yell out, "Fresh lube on Hugh," and everyone would sort of cringe a little bit. Not cringe, laugh. And while I'm at it, Ryan and Sean, and I'm saying this as producers, as directors, who are like constantly like, tell me the date you want it. When we're doing that power room scene with your shirt off, what date is it? I said, I need it on this date and we can't move it. And it was locked in. And Zulu, our first AD, who I've done so many movies with, who literally the day I knew he was on, he goes, okay, how are we going to land this plane, man? How are we going to land this plane? Tell me which day you want to be, and I'll lock it in and no one will be able to move it. And he understood the process. And then on the day, because I was grumpy, I was not having water the night before. I was eating tilapia and beans for days, and how to make that day work best for me. Everyone on set was just making it easy. So if you're still listening, thank you. But it's really important to me that I acknowledge those people who have spent a lifetime doing what they do. I mean it. They're at the top of their game. They're the best in the world. And I feel so privileged to have them in my corner. And I would not have achieved that result without them. So thanks.
Oh, yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!